But how did you feel when the Beatles split up? Was it a liberation or was it difficult?
No, it was very difficult. It wasn't a liberation at all. Personally, it was a liberation because I'd been living with three guys, you know, and that's nice in one way. But you know, if you're a guy growing up, you don't want to live with three guys. So personally, when I got married and I was able to sort of discover more about myself as an individual, and in a marriage relationship, obviously, you know, there's a lot of learning and a lot of giving and taking to be done. So that was a very fresh period for me. But it was a difficult time because it wasn't a clean break. The business difficulties that were created are still going on, would you believe? 20 years later. It's a shame, really. But these things, when, you know, unless you set it up perfectly business-wise, they have a way of doing that. And then you get some lawyers in on the case and you're really screwed. But so it was quite sad, really, to break up with the Beatles because they were friends, you know, and to see it just fall apart was sad. The long and winding. But the liberation was a personal one. It meant that I didn't have people buying my groceries for me, or my office wouldn't tell me what to do. You know, I could tell myself now what I was going to do. So it was good that way, but difficult professionally. Good personally, difficult professionally.
What's so difficult professionally?
Well, one, if you'd have been in something as big as the Beatles, how do you follow that?
I don't know.
You know, well, exactly, that's how I felt. I don't know. But at least I had the faith to try. And I thought, well, we'll do something. We'll do something. And the alternative was for me to retire at the age of, what, 29 or something. I didn't think it was retirement age. I thought, well, you know, I'm not going to just retire and just say, oh, I was a Beatle. Remember me all my life. Because I'm interested in life. You know, I'm interested in contemporary music. I want to be involved. So I've kept going. And one or two things have worked out very well, you know. I'm very lucky with my marriage. That's worked out very well, touch wood. And I have my family, of course. So I've got 4 children. So there's a bit of work.
But do you feel that you have to use any energy to be ordinary?
It's a very good question.
Thank you.
Go to the top of the anthropology class. Yeah, you do. That's a funny question, but it's true, yeah. Sometimes I have to remember to be ordinary because of people's perception of me is not ordinary. And yet, it's quite easy for me on my own to be ordinary. Don't have to use any energy. But when I'm with people, yeah, I do sometimes have to purposely remind them that I'm just a guy. Or else we don't relate in any real terms, we just talk. And I prefer to relate on a real level.
Your last album.